So I believe that we teach others how to love us, and we teach others how to show us love by the way that we show ourselves love, by the way that we show up for ourselves, and by the way that we love on ourselves. With that being said, if you don't know how to love on yourself, if you don't know how to show up for yourself, how do you then expect others to know how to do that? How do you expect others to be able to do that effectively if you don't know how to do that for yourself? What is going on? It's your girl C-Positivista. Welcome to another video. So in this video, I want to talk about how to discover your love languages. Let's go. So there are 5 love languages: acts of service, words of affirmation, physical touch, receiving gifts, and quality time. So let's talk about how you can discover your love languages. Learn to love yourself in all of the love languages. In every single love language, learn to love yourself in that way. So I'm going to break it down. I'm going to break down every love language, and I'm going to break down how you can love yourself in those love languages. So let's talk about acts of service. If you want to, give yourself acts of service or love yourself in a love language of acts of service, then you can do something as simple as doing the laundry. And I know you might be thinking like, oh, like how is doing the laundry, doing acts of service? Listen, those times where you're in a rush and you literally need to just find a sock. Like you need to just find socks, or you need to find panty, or you need to find bra or boxers or whatever you need to find, and you can't find it because you didn't do the laundry. Yeah. That's when that love language comes in, where it's like, if I would have only done the laundry, if I would have only come and washed pant, if I would have washed bra. Now you're here going to look for something so you can just put on quickly to get out of the house, yeah? Do the laundry, yeah? Do acts of services for yourself. Those things that you know that your later self is going to thank you. That is acts of service. The next love language is gifts giving or gifts receiving. So if you want to figure out whether or not, gifts giving is one of your love languages, then just start giving yourself gifts just because. And with these gifts, they don't have to be massive, expensive gifts. Like it can be a chocolate bar, but give yourself the gift when it matters. So say for example, for the ladies, if you know that time of the month is about to come, prepare a little box for yourself, where within that you've got your sanitary towels, you've got yourself some chocolate bars, hot water bottle, like anything that you're going to need in that time. When that time of the month comes, do that. Get that, prepare that. Don't touch that box. Like don't touch that box until it's that time of the month. You will thank yourself. You will be like, oh my goodness, I'm so glad that I did this, because you're not yourself when you're in that place. Ladies, you know this. You're not yourself when you're in that mindset. So it's literally gonna feel like somebody else got that for you. It's gonna feel like somebody else got that for you. So do those little things for yourself. Say for example, for the guys, if you like football, pay for that subscription. Like pay for those all of those football channels that you can watch. Like sometimes match of the day doesn't cut it. Sometimes match of the day doesn't cut it. Like sometimes you actually need to watch, you need to actually have like Sky Sports. You need to have all of those channels so that you can watch the match. Like it actually means a lot. I didn't realize how much football meant to guys until I started talking to guys that actually love football. Pause. Until I spoke to a guy that likes football. Why am I saying guys like that? But yeah, so football can be a big thing. So if that's your thing, even in like once you have all these channels, invite the man them so they can all watch football at yours. If you have the capacity, if you have the place available for them to do that. Like, but remember, this is something for you. This is something you're doing for yourself. That subscription, like it's something that you want for yourself. So do that for yourself. So to figure out if words of affirmation is one of your love languages, if you like words like I'm proud of you, I miss you, I love you, ooh, all of those sweet little words there. I love a little word, you know. I love it. I love a words and affirmation. I love a words of affirmation. I love a words of affirmation because it's sweet, you. Words of affirmations is definitely one of mine. Okay, so with words of affirmation, what you can do is like just go through any messages that your family, your friends, like your loved ones have sent to you. Like just write them down on a piece of paper and write down the name of the person that sent it to you. Fold like the sticky notes, fold all of these papers and put it in a jar. Put it in a jar. Like every day, just pick up a random one and read it. You know, like those words that people hardly say, like those words that you might only hear on your birthday, or you might hear like on a random one, like those words that people don't really say. Capture those words, write them down, put them in a jar, and pick them out as you go along. Like it's gonna feel so nice, like, especially on the days where you've had a tough day, on the days where you've had a tough day, and you just need to hear something, you just need to hear something nice. You can just open your jar, and you will just hear, you are so beautiful. Thank you, boo. And do you know what, when doing this, don't look for words that's from an ex. Like if you're going no contact, don't look for words that's from someone that you know that you ain't really talking to no more. Like let's not be toxic in here, yeah? Because this is a healthy space, okay? Because they're an ex for a reason, yeah? If it's an ex, that doesn't count. Like don't get the words that they said and start writing it down, and every day you're reading it thinking that he's gonna come back. No, no. I'm talking, you know, people who are still very active, very much in your life. Like, and you know, you might be sitting there thinking, actually, I don't hear much nice things. Maybe you do and you're just not listening. Because sometimes we focus so much on on the bad things that people say, where when they do say the good things, we miss it. Sometimes our ears are so fast. Our ears sometimes can be too knowy, too knowy to bad things and negative things, but start to focus and look at and listen out for the good things that people might say, and you hear it, or you might receive it in a message. Write it down, write down who wrote it as well, fold it up, put it in your jar. Be a collector of good things, good words. Like the more you're collecting these words, the more good things you see me. You see me, I hear some sweet words, you know. I hear some sweet words, you know. And the thing is, once upon a time, that wasn't really the case like that. Or it was, and I wasn't listening. Yeah? It was, but I wasn't listening. Listen. Learn to listen. Learn to listen to the language of love. Learn to listen to the language of sweetness. Yeah? Because it's sweet, you. You lot, I love words of affirmation. I love it. Let's go to the next one. Words of affirmation, we've done that. Physical touch. The next one is physical touch. And so many people think that physical touch is just sex. No. Okay? Absolutely not. With physical touch, like if you're someone who you like cuddles, like you like cuddle waddles, you like holding hands, you like a little touch, you like a little slap on the bum, you like a little squeeze, like if you're just someone that just likes to be held, like just can you tell that this is one of my love languages? So if you're someone that you just love a cuddle, you just love a, then physical touch might be one of your You know, might be if you're a hugger, like if you're someone you love a hug, yeah. Yes, physical touch is one of yours. And you've got some people who be like, don't touch me. You got some people like, what's all this touching? If that's you, then physical touch may not be one of your love languages, and that's okay. So if you are someone who physical touch is your love language, or you're trying to figure out whether or not it is, go get a full body massage, go get a foot massage, go get a hammam bath. You know that bath where they scrub you from head to toe. You feel like a baby being scrubbed like that. Yeah, so if that's, go for a massage. Go for a massage to figure it out, to discover if this is you, if this is the language of your love. Yeah, go and get that scrub, go get that body scrub. If it is, cool. If it's not, cool. And finally, if you want to discover whether or not quality time is one of your love languages, then start to value your own time. Start to value your time alone. The time that you spend alone, value that. Really look into that. And start spending time alone. Start giving yourself that undivided attention, where you put your phone on do not disturb, or you put your phone on sleep mode, and you're just chilling. Like, tap into yourself. Really think about, what is it that you need right now. Do you need sleep? Do you need to just chill and watch a TV show? Do you need to just get lost in a book? Like, what is it that you need? Once you tap into what it is that you need, do it. Do it all by yourself. Be by yourself. And it's not actually, like, sometimes it's not, with quality time, it's not actually what you're doing. It's just about being present. It's just about being in a present moment. Like, you can be in the same room as someone. I read this quote somewhere, I can't remember, I think it was on socials or something, but they said, be with someone that you can sit in silent with. Like, as in, they're in the same room, you're in the same room, you're doing your own thing, you're reading your own book, they're doing their own thing, but you're just in the same room. And it's just quality time. You don't have to do anything. You can just chill. You can just be together. Yeah. And if you live in a house full of people, like if you've got family members around and you share a bedroom or whatever the case may be, book yourself a room. Book yourself a room for the weekend, or book yourself a room for the night or whatever, just so you can be by yourself and binge watch your shows, and you know, do the things that you need to do or that you want to do, just so that you can be spending that quality time by yourself. Have you ever heard people say things like, oh, I've been in a room full of people and I felt alone? You know, not everyone you can be in a space with, like not everyone you can have quality time with, you know. So it's also about being around the right energy, around the right people. And also figure out how you give love, because how you give love might be how you want to receive love, but you're doing it subconsciously, you're communicating it subconsciously. Like with me, I love giving gifts. I'm a giver. And I thank God that I'm in the place where I can give to people. But I also love to receive. So some of your love languages, or the way that you love others, may be how you want to receive. I mean, I don't give to receive, but you know, or I don't give with the intention of me too, I'm getting, but I just know that if I give, one way or another, it's going to come back to me. It's going to come back tenfold. And I, not just that, like I love, you know, seeing the person's reaction when they're opening the gift, or when they're seeing the thing that I got for them, or whatever the case may be. Like, it gives me joy. It gives me joy. But I also love to receive gifts, and I'm like a little child. I'm like, oh my God, you got this for me. Ah! Yeah, so figure out or observe how you give to others, because that might be one of your love languages. And sometimes we tend to get frustrated because someone is loving us in a love language that we don't want to be loved in that way. Just teach others, just show others how they can love you. Like, just show others how they can show up for you. It's all about communication at the end of the day. Yeah, so don't be afraid to ask for what you want. Don't be afraid to ask for what you deserve. Don't be afraid to show and teach others how to love you, how to handle you. Like, I personally like to be handled with care. You know, as strong as I am, as tough as I can be, like, I'm a tough cookie, but I like to be handled with care, because I am, I am fragile, and I'm a gift. I'm a gift. I'm a gift from the Lord, and I ought to be taken care of. I ought to be taken care of like the gift that I am. You can't handle me anyhow. You can't handle me, yeah, like that. Like, no, you can't. And I'm so glad that I'm now in a place where I can, let someone know that, look, that's not me. Like, you've got to handle me with care. You've got to handle me with care. And I come packaged so beautifully. There's a cute little bowl. And when you receive something so precious with a cute little bowl, and it comes in bright colors and all of that stuff, you don't want to handle it anyhow. So show others, teach others how to love on you, and how to speak your love language. Thank you for watching this video, and let me know what your love language is in the comments below. If you know your love languages. If you don't know your love languages, try some of these things that I've said in this video, and once you do discover your love languages, come back to this video and let us know what you found. Let us know what your love languages are, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.